This is communion time. It's about communion and thistles. Today the parable from Matthew is about a farmer who had a wheat field. His enemies came and they sowed thistle seed among his wheat. The farm workers asked him, "What should we do? Dig up the thistle?" The farmer said, "No, leave it alone. Just let it be. Digging will only bother the wheat." We think that thistles are weeds, and sometimes they are. But they also are beneficial, as other weeds are beneficial, because they serve a purpose, and that is they tell us what's in the soil, they tell us what insects might come to the plants around them, they gather insects, and they detract harmful insects. Each of us has weeds in our garden. Each of us are dealing with weeds in our lives. These are harmful or hurtful, and they can prevent us from being at the table in a loving way. Weeds can keep us from growing. They can be roadblocks. But they can also be signs of what is around, what is good that is around, what we can keep, and what we should take care of. We gather around a table to listen and discuss and support and create a path for justice by looking at the weeds in our lives. We are asked, what do we do with the thistle? The thistle that comes into our life. One thing is, we take a look at our own, because it can be very subtle. As an example, I was looking at what kept me from doing what I need to do. And I found that I kept repeating to myself, I should do this and I should do that. Just that word should, as small as it is very common. And once I can eliminate that, I can say, oh, what can I do? I can use it as a creative tool. It really helps to take time to gather around the table with others, with folks who are willing to look at the thistles. We listen. We listen to ourselves. We listen to each other. We find out what helps, what supports, what gives us courage, and what hinders full participation in the life that we want for acceptance and justice. We listen to stories, other people's stories, on how they live among the thistles, how they struggle with roadblocks, and the events that help change and move those roadblocks. This intertwining with others is called communion. It is creating a path that we never took before, or paths that we need to take over and over again. We are in communion with each other. Let us pray. Gatherer, lover of all, thank you for your presence. Bless this bread and juice. Thank you for your gifts, both the obvious and the hidden. Bless us as we struggle with whatever gets in our way of being loving, supportive, and accepting. Travel with us as we join forces with each other and create a just world. The kingdom of love is like this gathering table in communion with you. Amen.